Okay, students, welcome to Lesson 6, Day 4. And in this lesson, we're going to learn to play a piece by Mozart. Being absolutely serious, this is a classical piece. This is from one of Mozart's sonatas. And here we are in our G position in both hands. Don't forget what we talked about with chords. We're going to have the three chords in our left hand, our G major chord, our D major chord, and our GCE, our C major chord. Okay? Same chords we've had in the past two lessons, so make sure you know those really well. I'm going to play this whole song for you and then talk about it. First things first, I'm not slowing this down for you. This is really about the speed of this song. It's a very kind of slow, flowing, moving song. Now, let's start working through some of the problems of this song. First of all, you may notice this song is 16 measures long. That's the longest song we've had so far. However, line 1 and line 3 are the same. This line right here, that first line, the first four measures is the same as line 3, the measures 9, 10, and 11 to 12. So if you know measures 1 through 4, then you're going to know measures 9 through 12. Second thing to remember, this is 3/4 time. So be thinking about what we've talked about with our dotted quarter notes. So think 1, 2, and 3. You're not going to count to 4 in this. So just think 1, 2, and 3. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, and 3, 1, 2, 3, etc., etc. Very easy on the chords overall. You're just going to be holding, in most cases, the chords for 3 counts. We've got our dotted half notes, which of course get 3 counts. Okay? A few other little problems. If you could start in measure 5, that's the second line. I'm going to start right here. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, and don't forget this 3 and. Those are eighth notes at the end of that measure. That would be measure 7. So think in measure 7, 1, 2, 3, and. So don't go too slow on those. Okay? A few other possibilities. And this is only if maybe you've really got the song down. And the good news is the next lesson we're going to finish up Joy to the World. And we're going to learn about how to use the pedal in the piano. So you're going to have an extra day or so on this Mozart song here. So if you'd like, here's a possibility to just kind of spice things up. Remember earlier we talked about this Alberti bass. Don't forget that we're in 3/4, so 1 and 2 and 3 and 1 and 2 and 3 and. Okay? Let's try this. 1 and 2. 1 and 2. Now, that may be very, very hard for you if you've never played before or if you're totally new to music. Maybe this is a refresher course for you. You've had some piano before. You might know this a little bit. I don't think it's going to be too bad, especially on certain measures. Let's do this. Let's not try it in the measures where you have this dotted quarter note. So for example, in the first line, the first 4 measures, let's try this in measures 2 and measures 4 of the first line. So here we go. We're going to try that new Alberti bass. 1, 2, and 3. 1 and 2 and 3 and 1, 2 and 3. 1 and 2 and 3 and. Okay? Did you notice what happened, for example, in measure 2? I'll slow it down even more. 1 and 2 and 3 and. So notice these two eighth notes coming with the right hand melody note. Okay? Whenever you're trying something new with a chord, whether it's a rolled chord or an Alberti bass or whatever, it's best to just do it in measures that aren't that rhythmically complicated. In other words, kind of the easier measures. Okay? So that's one possible variation. You could do Alberti bass on some measures. Here's another thing that sounds really good. Our good old rolled chord. That sounds good throughout this whole song, just rolling those chords. Would a waltz style chord work in this song? Well, it's 3/4. Let's see this, okay? 1, 2, and 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, and 3. 1, 2, 3. Sounds good to me. After all, it's 3/4, so why not use waltz style? So here's what I'd like you to do in this song. I'd like you to learn the right hand first. Review your left hand chords. These are all the same chords you've had before. The G, the C, the D, back to the G. Then if you've got time, if you think you can do this, try some variations. So try the rolled chords, try the Alberti bass chords, try the waltz style if you would like. Okay? So just take this song slowly. Do this over the course of about 2 or 3 days, because remember, the next lesson we're not going to start a new ear song yet. We're just going to learn about our pedal. Okay, I'll see you in day 5.